In today's pup news, along with the new trailer yesterday, there's an alt version with extra scenes. Before we get to that though, right when I posted my video yesterday, English and German versions of the trailer were also uploaded. It's nice to hear the original dub, including McKenna Grace's distinctive voice.
There's no island on the map.
Seeing the lip sync lined up properly is nice, though Rubble is almost certainly saying a different line in the first half of this clip.
I want a dinosaur BFF. Best friends forever. Oh, ow. Okay, stop, never mind.
An Italian version also came out with very slightly better image quality, which is what we'll be looking at today. Plus, along with the German version, it had some different scenes and alternate cuts. But yes, I just wanted to stress, these are completely legitimate uploads by theaters, not anything illegal or illicit, and the French one I saw first is still available. Likely Paramount weren't expecting these to come out already, but they did, through legal channels, so, of course, we can watch. This may even be the way their marketers have planned things out. Anyway, the trailer is now disseminated widely and can be found in most fandom communities. So don't come for me. The English version also revealed the nice song in the background is new music from none other than... Yes, Backstreet's back, baby. And while these are, I guess, now boys in their 50s, gotta say, this song is sounding great. Looking forward to hearing what else this soundtrack has to offer. It is a little bit of an assumption that the trailer song is one by the Backstreet Boys, but that's kinda how this works. For marketing, you don't have other artists' songs playing while splashing a name across the screen like this. On another note, in English, I have to say I would have preferred Rubble's line about running to include him having little legs.
Run! I am running! I'm a bulldog! This is as fast as I can go!
Alright, let's look at the exclusive scenes that were included in the Italian and German versions of the trailer, and give some, highly transformative commentary. The clip begins differently, not with the aircraft carrier at sea, but with the island. The island, seen here with beautiful weather, has a clear volcano, but multiple other tall mountains too. Looks like an amazing place to explore and have adventures. The patrol seems to have crashed into a fairly convenient piece of beach where they didn't destroy too many trees. But this is a pretty big and ugly intrusion into natural beauty already. I'm sure they'll clean up though. Reusing and recycling.
Consenso.
This shot actually begins a few frames sooner in the alt version, so we see a cute moment of Marshall pushing up the big leaf.
Pronti.
This version of the trailer shows a lot more of the vehicles, starting with this shot of Sky's jet in action. Given how low it starts off, I wonder if it's transformed from a car in this shot. That's definitely a function it has. This whole sequence is different, replacing the T-Rex vs. Spinosaurus scene with some markedly less scary herbivores. Look at these goofy boys. Not sure where Sky and Marshall are, but these winsome expressions before getting a shock are fun. Oh, well, there's Sky. Over with Hudson and Feemster, I assume. Plus, Timmy. Then, right before pausing while Marshall blinks turns him demon mode, we get this absolutely immense brachiosaur bellowing. And, down in front, a clear view of several vehicles being seen officially for the first time. Look at Rubble's goofy Triceratops-themed thing. At last, everything about my out-of-context spoilers pick from February last year is clear. The flagship toy heavily suggests they get this thing on the back of Rocky's truck at some point, which will be quite a feat. Look at this goofy guy. This version of the trailer cuts things as if this is what they're running from, rather than the Spinosaurus, which honestly comes across a bit goofy, but I'm glad we get to see some extra shots, so I'm fine with it. In transition, Marshall momentarily looks completely unlike himself, but then his cute movie look is back, and this really highlights just how big his helmets are on him in the movies, compared to the show. Rhubarb also looks a bit older in the show, because, look, he's so cute and small, though, of course, Marshall has to be able to ride on him later after he finds his roar. He's so adorable, I feel a little bad about what I did to him in my Evangelion parody video. There's a mini extra shot with the Triceratops trio, who look a bit less cartoony than the other dinos, but I don't think it's jarringly so. And Sky's vehicle in car mode, or arguably trike mode, can be seen quite clearly. Well, if I get out of the way. I hope you see why it gave me Wacky Races, Mean Machine vibes, in a Penelope Pitstop color scheme. Speaking of Sky, we get an alternate shot of her using her leaf glider with some pterosaurs. Not technically dinosaurs, but always included. Sky's design in this movie is emerging as maybe the most contentious topic in fandom, and I must say she does look a little dopey somehow. I don't hate it at all, though. The rest of the trailer plays out just the same. So, let's leave it here. Check out my coverage of the French trailer here, which is the same as the English one, and watch my fan animations in their new home on my alt channel down here. New animations soon. That's all for today, though, and I'll see you guys again next time.